Blessed be all my beloveds out there. Happy New ye are. Happy New you. And for you there is simply nothing new except that which your soul always knew. So that which is new in EW is at total resonance with that which we knew KNEW. This is a very powerful year that we're embarking upon, this year of 2014. And one of the things that is extremely powerful about this year is that this year launches with a new moon in Capricorn. And it isn't always that the new moon happens on the very first day of the year. And so this is something that is extremely powerful. And not only with the new moon in Capricorn, and new moon simply means that the sun and the moon are in a conjunction with each other. And the sun and the moon represent the highest resonance of matedness. Sun being the resonance of male energy and moon being the resonance of female energy. So there's an amazing dance that is up in this year relative to the interchange of male and female energy. Along with the sun and the moon being conjunct, which represents the new moon, the planet Pluto, also in the sign of Capricorn, is very close in conjunction with the sun and the moon. Consequently, in this year of 2014, we'll be looking at all of the ways in which we are needing to die, to experience the sacred death. Pluto is a representation of death, regeneration, transformation. And so we'll be looking at what are the ways in which we need to die relative to how we carry relationship. I give you all of who I am, a counterpart of my being, this being Astarius Miraculii. I love you so much and I champion you. And I give you a counterpart of all that I am and all that I know relative to the relationship dance. In relationship we come together to reveal one another to each other. The planet Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer. It's in opposition to this new moon, and Jupiter always brings about a tremendous expansion of the energy that it touches in with. And so we have this expansiveness that is happening by virtue of Jupiter being there. Mercury is also involved in this conjunction, which is the planet of mind and speech and communication. So there will be a deepening with regards to how it is that we're communicating in this upcoming cycle of this new year. In our communicating, it's going to be to a much greater extent about emotional honesty, about sacred guts on the table, about not hiding. Because Pluto is in the mix. Pluto represents the hidden secrets of life. With the sun being involved, the sun shines light on things. So the light is being shined on that which is hidden, that which was previously undecipherable. Couldn't see it. Now things that were unseen are coming to the surface. The veil is being lifted. So it is a matter of coming forward with emotional honesty, sacred guts on the table, speaking your truth, walking your talk, and not hiding, and making sure also that you are saying the sacred yes to life. You know, this is a time when false expressions of behavior are being revealed, and when there were times that we were saying the unsacred yes, meaning that we were saying yes to something without fullness of heart. Sometimes we're staying in relationships when our heart is really not present there. It would be far better to say the sacred no and step away from something than to force fit yourself into something that you really don't want to be in and be saying the unsacred yes. And so this astrological configuration will be revealing the ways in which we have been saying the unsacred yes, where we've been participating in that which we've not been participating in with fullness of heart. This is a time for participating with fullness of heart. In this particular astrological configuration, it's a grand cross or a grand square. So we've got the new moon, which is the sun and the moon in Capricorn, being conjunct by Pluto and Mercury, and then opposite that is Jupiter in Cancer, and then we have Mars in Libra making a square, along with Uranus in Aries making a square. So this is the grand square or the grand cross. So this is a very powerful astrological configuration, and so we are embarking upon a very powerful year. A year wherein it's important to say the sacred yes, to say yes to that which we're saying yes to with fullness of heart, saying the sacred yes to the reality of our own godhood, the sacred yes to the fact that it takes the whole universe to make up who and what we really are. It's a time wherein we're owning more than our individual selfhood. Our individual selfhood carries importance in the sense that it is a representation of the master cell of being, which is the access code to the rest of who we are. Yet the master cell of our being, meaning our individual soul expression, is really the meeting place for the whole universe that we are. And so in this year, it is a time of recognizing who we are as the personification of the whole universe. Uranus being a part of that grand square in the sign of Aries. Uranus represents higher consciousness, the higher mind, the cosmic consciousness that moves within our being. Mercury being involved represents the everyday mind, but being elevated and being lifted into higher vibrational resonance. It's really a powerful time for the elevation and the transformation of our mind, and the Jupiter energy bringing the magnification. And so, beloveds, it's time now to remember who we really are. And as we embark upon this remembering, recognizing that here we sit together in this resonance of empowerment and in this resonance of remembering who we are, remembering what we're for, and remembering where we're from, where we're bound, and that we're divine, and what was lost we have now found. And so as we remember together, we're remembering with the remembering power of the whole universe. It takes the remembering power of the whole universe to make up our capacity to remember. And so we want to remember as the universe remembering within and through us. And then our remembering is pristine remembering. As we embark upon this new year, I invoke and dream awake the reality that we scan the course of eternity for everywhere and every when that we are in the highest resonance of exchange and mutual empowerment and mutual loving and mutual uplifting with every being that we will come in contact with in the whole of 2014 ad infinitum as it unfolds into eternity. So that even when we encounter situations with beloveds where it's challenging and it's difficult, we call into harmonic convergence everywhere and every when in the course of eternity that we are in the highest resonance of exchange and mutual empowerment. Every time is now. Every space is here. And every one is us. And so we are choosing now to remember. We're sending forth blessings to every breath that we take throughout 2014. Every step that we take down the path of our lives in 2014. All is well in the kingdom of this sacred moment. All is divine. And we're growing and we're awakening together. We're remembering together. We're blessing every encounter that we'll have in 2014. And we're invoking and dreaming awake the reality that the moment that God, Goddess Absolute created the universe, came together in celestial copulation and spat forth this universe into being, all of the love, all of the wisdom, all of the joy, all of the peace, all of the power that was felt by our Creator in the creation of this universe, we bring that into harmonic convergence with 2014. And so that every breath that we take and every step that we take down our path in this upcoming year is harmonically converged with the moment of the creation of the universe. And so we move forward together to be powerful creators in this unfolding year. I give you a counterpart of my power, because my power is your power, and your power is my power, and all power is our power. And so we rise in the resonance of deep connection with that which we truly are. We choose to align with all of the bliss that is, was, or ever will be as we move into this new dimension, into this new resonance, into this new year. We know that bliss is absolutely a choice. And so we choose bliss, and we choose joy, and we choose gratitude, because it is through our bliss and our joy and our gratitude that we will be able to create any and everything that we want within our lives. It is the exalted feelings that give birth to the blessed things that we want to come into manifestation in our lives. We femifest first, because femifestation is of eternity, as manifestation is of time. And when we can be in great appreciation for the blessings that exist in the eternal state of femifestation, then the powerful unfoldment of our manifestations will be way more fluid and way more immediate. And so we're embarking upon an amazing journey. And we embark upon this journey with the resonance of bliss and joy that is held within the heart of God. God is absolute, our creator. Because we are the personification of all that God is. We are the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic all that is. And in this year 2014, we choose to remember that. Life is so beautiful. It's so delicious. And I champion you, beloved. And now I'm going to offer some didgeridoo to further exemplify this wonderful energy. This energy of joy. This energy of blessedness. This energy of divine remembering. I offer these didgeridoo rhythms as a healing resonance for you and me and every being in all existence included, and helping in this sacred healing. That felt wonderful. Thank you so much for receiving this blessedness. I am Astarius Miraculii, and I love you so much. Happy New Ye are. Happy New You. And for you, there's simply nothing new except that which your soul always knew. My website is Astarius.com, Astarius.com. I have a number of CDs, wonderful sound clips for you to hear. Be sure and check out, my other YouTube videos. There's so many for you to partake of. Look at this one many, many times, and please share it with your beloveds as well. Again, the website is Astarius.com, Astarius.com. I am also a psychic astrologer. I do sound healings, and I practice and teach Reiki. I'm available for one-on-one consultations. I'm located in the Los Angeles area, USA, and if you want to speak with me directly via phone, you can access a phone number through my website. I love you so much. Up at the top, there's room for all. It is just the bottom that's crowded, y'all. Aho, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Hotep, In Lakesh, Alakim.